Hello, I'm live. Okay, hello, hello. Thank you so much for being here. Wow. Please tell me this is working. You can hear me and everything. It took a little while this time. Weird. Anyway, I'm so happy to be here. Thanks for saying hi. I was already reading in the section. I'm putting on the live chat so that I can see all messages. Hello. Oh my God, so much fun. So, came pretty much straight from Hermit's Cave live, or was it a premiere? Right? Okay, I have to admit, I was also just a little bit doing other stuff in the meantime. I have a book that I cannot put down at the moment, so I read a chapter while simultaneously listening to the, live stream. It's what's it called? Book of Magic, I think, by Alice Hoffman. So the last one of the Practical Magic series, because I'm so freaking excited about the movie that's going to come out. So I'll talk all about that when it's time. All right. So first things first, I am pretty much on standby for Doggy. I'm looking at her right now. She's looking at me right now because this morning she scared me. It's an old dog, 13 years old, healthy her entire life, but this morning she was sick and she clearly needs me. So I stayed home all day to take care of her, and she's doing much better. But yeah, there's a lot of eye contact. So just so you know, if I have to support her in any way, you know, those our babies come first, right? Yes, Book of Magic is so good. My favorite of the series so far is Rules of Magic, the red cover, because that's the one I reviewed on my channel. I think it was in January or maybe December. That was my favorite of the series. So it's about the aunts when they were younger, and then if you've only seen the movie, I'm not going to talk about another character. I loved that other character too. And it's in the 60s, and it's New York, Massachusetts, and I believe London. So, I mean, the vibes, it's so, so, so good. So, anyway, that's not at all what I wanted to talk about, but um, this is supposed to be and is going to be a tag, hashtag good mood decks. I picked out a few, all right, and it's original by Waves of Your Soul tag. Yeah, so guys, you can imagine with the doggy thing right now, I might be a little bit distracted. Okay, so forgive me, but please talk to each other, ask me questions. I really enjoy doing live chats, but it's not like I do them regularly, so I'm always out of practice when it comes to this. Anyway, so good mood decks, right? But first, I want to ask you about the solar eclipse. Did everyone get to see something? Who got to see this where we are located? Right? I think Spain got the full solar eclipse. We in the Netherlands, at least, got 88%. So at its peak, let's say, it was a crescent, tiny thin crescent like that with the horns downwards. Oh my God, this was my first solar eclipse. It was magical. I went to a tall building yesterday, started 7 p.m. with a friend. We had bought the, solar eclipse glasses. Nothing in Montreal. All right. Yeah, yeah. I figure. And in the US also, yeah, of course. So, you know, uh, we were so excited about it, and it didn't disappoint, I have to say. Who here has seen it or who here has seen a solar eclipse? Because this was my first one, as I said. It was magical. I have seen my fair share of moon eclipses. Is that how you say it? Yeah, the red moon. So cool. Once I just went to a tall hill at the park close to me with a bunch of other people, and beautiful big super moon eclipse. The moon was pink in the sky. It was really cool. It was kind of misty, so it was more pink than red. And then years before that, I actually put my alarm at 3 a.m. in the middle of the night to wake up and see the beautiful bright red moon in the sky in the middle of the night. So, I mean, all of that was magical, but solar eclipse, I mean, you just see a chunk out of the sun, and then that thin line on top, and then it goes away again. I loved it. I loved it. It was a very, very nice, like, pagan celebration, and also it happened on the day of the new moon. So, wow. I'm going to talk about it probably on Patreon, everything that I did that day, because I felt called to the altar. Let's call it that. Yeah. Seen a couple. Here we have had 97% in Southwest West France. Wow. Okay. Nice. So actually almost full, right? Seen a couple. Nice. I've seen one a few years ago. They are very awesome. Yes, I agree. Nothing like a solar eclipse. So surreal. Yeah, yeah. It was so nice to see also all the other people, because of course my friend and I weren't the only people in Amsterdam with the idea of going to a tall building on a terrace to see the thing. It was a whole event. There were lots of people. They all had their glasses, and everyone just went like, it was so cute. So we, of course, were one of those. Um, I did see the meteor shower here where I am last night. That was really neat. Yes. Oh, I've never seen that, but I really, really do want to see it. It's just I'm not sure if I'll ever get to see it in Amsterdam, because in the Netherlands the weather's often, cloudy, and then also there's all the light pollution and stuff. But I still definitely hope to see one day. All right. Ooh, don't break stuff. All right. So let's do, oh yeah. I was going to say let's do the tag, but actually I want to address something. My AI deck. I accidentally bought an AI deck, and then I decided to just upload the video. That was my last uploaded video. And look, as I unboxed it in the video, um, I realized, ooh, this is maybe not made by a human being, or it's a fake. So I was like, there's no way for me to research that. But I'm so fortunate with my viewers, because y'all are knowledgeable. You all are in the know. And I'm so thankful because you were able to tell me that, well, with like, what was it, 90% accuracy, I'd say, that your girl bought an AI deck. All right. So I think at this point, all of us have gotten an AI deck by mistake. Maybe you're right. I don't know. I thought I was being quite careful with it, but then I was looking for, um, a simple image, maybe like a color gradient, which is exactly what this is, a word, a feeling. So I stumbled upon this, and stumbled upon, like, literally, I was looking for something else, and then this was in my recommended. So phones are listening, right? And I don't know, put a pin in that or not. I don't know if I'm going to get back to that. But anyway, I did decide to post it because it was a genuine question, and I still ended up liking the deck. It's just, yeah, I wasn't sure. So I did, what's it called? Like, include the Amazon link of where I bought it. Then when people told me, girl, you probably got an AI deck, I deleted the link because, look, people think what they want to think, okay? But for me, I'm not one of those people who goes, well, AI is inevitable and we're just going to have AI tarot decks now. That's not how I think. I am not a fan of the whole artificial intelligence. I think it's gone a little too far. I think maybe we should have stopped with the, modern technology in the 90s, kind of. Mm? And I am going to use this deck, okay? Because it's my business. And then to finally finish this thought, um, I got a lot of helpful messages. So again, I'm very grateful. Um, you know, now I know. I also got a few people who got mad at me. And one person who got mad at me, and they clearly hadn't watched the video because they were accusing me of just buying cheap shit from like Timu or something to make a video, you know? And I mean, of course, when something is not true, it doesn't hurt your feelings. But people, like this is not my regular viewers, okay? But sometimes people, they just jump in the comment section and think they have the right to like tell you off, you know? And nobody can bully me into deleting a video. Just so you know, nobody has that power. I have never deleted a video on my channel since its inception. Is that the word? Since the start of it. And I don't plan on doing that because I think it shows, I don't want to say, oh, it shows integrity. That kind of sounds, I think I just want to be honest. And sometimes I make a mistake or I misjudge something, and I think that should be okay. And it should also be okay that I'm a full grown adult. All right, self sufficient lady over here. And I can make my own decisions, right? I am going to still use this deck if I feel it works for me. If I feel it doesn't work for me, that's also, this is just what was going on in my mind. And I want to, say I'm so happy that everybody who watched the video got it and used their brain cells. And then, of course, there are just a few who just enjoy adding a little bit of drama. But, those drama comments, they deleted them themselves because I'm not one to delete a video. I'm also not one to delete a comment. So, all right. So let's read the comments here after now I've said this, yeah. I absolutely say no to AI. Okay. Ah. There's just something off about Oh, no, there's just something off about humans in those deck. I agree, darling. Um, I'm not going to show the deck here. I think I've shown it enough on my channel. So let's see. Oh, yeah. Just double checking things. No, the deck is not humans or anything. It's just color gradient. So you can see my mistake, right? Like, I mean, I guess everyone could make the mistake of buying an AI deck, but this one is really just color gradient, a word, and an explanation. So it could have, in my opinion, that's what I thought. I thought it was just computer art. It could have been made by a human using a computer. Like, for instance, this one, you know? But I think I was wrong. I think I was wrong. Oh, girl. I don't know if you're a girl. Do I have ads on? Sorry if I do. I don't know how to. Oh, maybe I can put it off. Delay ads? I'll just delay ads. All right, for now. I just what's it called? this channel is part of my income as a tarot reader. So yeah, I mean, I'm monetized. That's the word I was looking for. So I monetize my channel, I monetize my lives, but I don't know how it happened that it was during the live. That's weird. uh it's so hard to tell anymore. Yeah, I think you're right. Oh, thank you, Remy. That's sweet. Exactly. It's very easy to get gotten by AI, not your fault. Well, I mean, I do take responsibility, but mm, what's going on with the message retracted? Are y'all being filthy in my comment section? Be careful now. What happened? Did I screw up? I don't know. I didn't do anything. Hello, all. Okay, so I just wanted to say that, I mean, I didn't prepare it. I just thought about it and I wanted to say it in this live. So let's do the Good Moon decks. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Well, let's start with this one because of course, I totally get your point, especially with this deck. It was so hard to tell. Okay, well, thank you for being supportive. I would have understood also if, there was still some maybe like weird feelings about it, but I know that some people don't care they have AI in their decks. Some people absolutely hate it and stay away from it completely. They would have thrown this in the trash, like burnt it, spit on it. Uh, I'm going to give it a go because you know what? I own it now, right? I have these cards. So okay. So are y'all surprised to see this? I just want to get the obvious out of the way. This is Crow's Magic Tarot. This is one of my two favorite decks. And I mean, I just showed an image as an example for computer art. So let's just go with this. The reason this is one of my good mood decks is because I thought of different reasons of what a deck can do to put you in a good mood, right? This is how I interpreted the tag. It's not like, oh, I'm in a good mood, I'm going to use this deck. No, it's I'm in a normal mood and this deck puts me in a good mood. Okay, normal slash bad mood. We are allowed the whole spectrum of emotions. Yeah. Thank you, darlings. You're very sweet. I appreciate it. I appreciate it so much. Okay. Um, but uh, just using one of your favorite decks, of course, is going to put you in a good mood. I mean, usually, right? Usually. And this deck is bonkers. It's all over the place. The artwork is so crazy. No way I would have picked it up when it came out. I would have been, what, a teenager? I don't remember when this came out. But when I saw it, and I just saw a couple of images online, something in my soul just screamed, I have to work with this deck. And I hadn't seen, what is it, 85% of the deck, but I just knew. And when I found the opportunity to purchase it, of course, secondhand because it's long out of print, oh boy, did it deliver. And you all know about it because I can't shut up about it because this is one of my favorite decks. But you see, I get excited about it. That's the thing. That's the thing. 1989. Okay, okay. Oh. Okay, so my favorite cards from Crow's Magic. Oh, yes, the moon is gorgeous. Let's look that up. Ooh, it's so blue next to a lot of black and red. Did I already show it? No, it's here. It's here. I love it. It just gives me the feels, right? Sorry for showing an out of print deck. Five of Cups, the Empress, yes. You know what is my favorite card in this deck? The Five of Swords. But I have many, many favorite cards. Like, oh, and maybe the Strength also. Oh, I love her. The Beast Lady. Oh, I just love when decks do Strength or Lust as the Beast Lady. Like Beast and Woman merged. Oof. Oof. Come on, where's my spiky butt? If you don't know the card, this will explain it. The Five of Swords. Oh, the larger book could be further expanded. Some of the meanings of cards are completely different than the Rider Waite. Yes, and the Thoth and the Marseille, as far as I know, right? It does its own thing, but that's why I read it with my own tarot knowledge and intuition. Mm. And then look at this. I know this is very Smith Waite, but oof. Oof. Okay. So, using your favorite decks now. You have 10 seconds to guess which deck I'm going to show now. Using your favorite decks put you in a good mood. Was that autocorrect? Trio of Witches Tarot. Or maybe it's a deck I don't know about, by the way. Sorry. Oh, hoi polloi. Oh, yeah. Well, it's a very good guess, but Remy got it. That's the first one I saw, at least in the chat. Everybody knows it's Triomphe. Triomphe Paradoxical by Patrick Valenza. Oh, I always forget the artist. This is Londa Marks. This is Patrick Valenza. Yes. But Trio of Witches, you're not wrong. Just saying. Yeah. So use your favorite deck. And of course, right? It's these decks, they're me. To me, right? I know I'm not the only one in the world who has these, so people have their own relationships to these same images. But for me, it's like I'm speaking to myself. Yeah? These two, same world, different side of it. And oh, Hyperlois and Anna made me do it deck. Oh, I love that though. Isn't it magical? Isn't it wonderful? Oh God, so good. Okay. So this is like, so I was saying, yeah, reading me in the tarot cards, of course, it's a, again, like a spectrum of emotions, not only going to be joy. I've cried with this deck. I've had pretty much a panic attack with this deck. I've cringed with this deck. I have been angry with this deck. Sometimes I didn't know what it meant. This is the deck that I used to learn the Marseille system with. So there's that also. I learned with this deck. So it's of course sometimes it's not all joy. Obviously it's not all good mood and butterflies and pretty flowers and everything, but I can recommend, if you want your tarot reading tomorrow to put you in a good mood, just use your favorite deck and you have a fair chance of that happening. Yeah. Oh, nice. All right. So next deck I'm showing, and this is very unfair, so I will show it briefly. It's a deck I've made, and I cannot publish it. I just printed this out on make playing cards for my own personal use. I cannot publish it because it's all images from Pinterest. And therefore, I believe most of these images are not royalty free, right? But I made this deck. I realize now with this tag to put me in a good mood because it's a red deck. And that's like my color of the year. Again, my patrons will know. And it is meant it's Oracle. It's meant to give me a boost, give me confidence, right? To make me laugh, or even when it's something serious, to give me strength. So, whatever it is, it's definitely putting me in a good mood. So, this card is Pretty Places. Let me see. All Powerful Bombshell. This is an image that says The Good Girl Show, no people pleasing. Keep Warm. Speak. There's some pop culture references. Blair energy. So that's all I'm going to show. But I love it. And this is not the whole deck. I have like half over there because this half I haven't done yet. And that half I finished because guess what, guys? I am remaking the deck with royalty-free images. And I want to get it done this year, not just because of some cards in the deck, but because people asked, okay? And I don't want to sell something that I don't own. So, with magical guidance cards, I took the pictures, I edited them. Here, I just put pictures together and, of course, thought of the concept and the words and the feel of the deck and everything. But, at least they are royalty free. They are going to be royalty free images in the deck that I will put on NPC sooner rather than later, but I'm doing my best. Yeah, so you know that's coming. Do you use the purple triomphe as much as the paradoxical? No, but I love having the purple. I also have the blue, but I like it a little less. I love the purple because it feels like a new deck when I use it. And I tend to use the purple around Halloween so that it fits well with my Halloween tarot. Good segue, because how cool is this deck? This for sure is a deck that puts me in a good mood. And I only use it in September, October, and not even every year. But this is a Rider-Waite-Smith clone, and it's just so good. I adore it. And it makes me laugh, and it puts me in that, that energy, that Halloween energy. We didn't have Halloween here when I grew up. We have it now that I'm an adult. But it's cool. It's a reason to invite friends and act silly and go out, go to parties. And I've talked so much about this deck on my channel, but for sure, this might be my best mood deck, okay? Because it's so special. It's so special to me, yet recognizable. You know? I love it. I love this. And yes, the borders, I put black on them because I'm crazy. Thank you. The inside of the box is just, oh, it's black from the edges, but it's dried now because I've had this for what, like, seems like a longer time, but I think 4 years. Oh, so nice that you are here during a live. Welcome. this tuck box. All right. Halloween Tarot. Love it. We already talked about hoi polloi, and I did choose it for this tag because, again, this is a Rider-Waite-Smith clone, much more of a clone than the Halloween Tarot. The Halloween Tarot, of course, is Rider-Waite-Smith in the Halloween theme, and this is just redrawn and different colors and a little bit more minimalistic. It's not the minimalism why I like it. It's the colors and the 70s vibes. And oh my God, do I love this deck. Oh, doggy wants to put herself to bed. I'll allow it, darling. Oh, going the wrong way. Hold on, guys. As I said, I'm on standby for my sick doggy. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. Goed zo. All right. I'll leave this open now. This was so cute the first time she did that. Like walked herself to her bed because she's tired and she's just done with the day. It was so freaking cute. And actually it still is cute, but now of course I'm a little worried because she's not feeling well. So I'm taking care of her, right? But yeah. So we're looking at hoi polloi. And I mean, yes, this does put me in a good mood just because it's so awesome. I just, the feel of this deck. And, you know, this was one of my, what do we call it? It's retro and fun. Absolutely. Unicorn decks. This was one of my unicorn decks. Okay. Like now that I have this one, I think I'm done with my Rider-Waite-Smiths. I'll never need another Rider-Waite-Smith clone. I'm saying that now, but we all know how that's going to go. But, you know, I have Centennial, love it, but it's my workhorse. Okay. So it's not like when I whip it out, I feel good. I feel good because I love tarot, but this is much more of a good mood kind of feel. I have, you know, the Golden Rider, which is beautiful as well. But this one's more playful. Just look at this. Hold on. What am I doing? Just look at this outfit. Wow. That shade of green, the fuchsia. So yeah. Okay, we're moving away from the Smith-Waite. Even the uneven borders are fun. I agree. It so doesn't bother me. You know, I think when it hits right, the Goddess of Love Tarot is a pretty good contender for this tag because it's so bright with the red borders and the, you know, female power theme. And there's just roses on every card and pink and heart-shaped pastel pink diamonds, you know. It does scream joy to me. Yeah, it depends, but when it hits right, yeah, it's a good mood deck for sure. It's very bright. I don't think I have anything like it. So that's that. Then, let me show you. What a beautiful card to show first. Morgan's Tarot. which is an oracle deck of 78 cards, or 79, maybe even. Um, it's supposed to be a tarot deck, but it's not. And it's completely bonkers. And I love it. And it's weird. I think it's kind of druggy. And it makes me laugh. Yeah. There's even a card with nothing. What would that be? You know? You are a pawn. Let's flip through this a little bit. The wheel. I think this is called the golden wheel, spinning wheel or of some sorts. The golden rider is my jam. Yes, love, goddess of love tarot. The Morgans. Yes, I agree, guys. I had the Morgan Greer. Um, most of the cards I liked, but I don't know. I don't do really well with Rider Waite Smith decks that are zoomed in. So I don't know. That's just me. With Smith Waite, I generally prefer, to see the whole body a little bit more zoomed out, so we have a little bit of the background as well. I know that's so specific, but I think that's why I'm a little bit less about Morgan Greer, and I'm a little bit less also about Aquarian tarot, even though I see that they are beautiful, both of them, and cool and fun. But I never owned Aquarian, and Morgan Greer I let go. Yeah, because I wasn't really using it, even though some cards, yeah, I really, really loved them. So that was my reason, really. Not unfolding the way it should, the universe. Hello. Power. What's happening? Let George do it. Oh, yeah. That was an expression in the 70s. There is no you. I mean, look, it's fun. It puts me in a good mood. But it also just it get if you do, if you don't know what to journal about, get this deck, you pull a card and just let things flow. I come from a different planet. Now what does that mean to you? What are you feeling now? The guidebook also is surprising because I believe for this card, whatever's right, they're going to talk in the guidebook about then go left or something of the sorts. Far out. Speed. So this deck has some lore in the making process, and just nice anecdotes of the card that we just saw. I think I'll make a Buddha. If I remember correctly, the guidebook says that this was a little boy. The assignment was to make something out of clay, and he said, I think I'll make a Buddha. And the creator of this deck thought that was so cute or so inspiring or something that he put it in the deck. Oh, I'm not familiar. Trio of Witches Tarot. I always go back to the Marseille Tarot. Right. See, now, let me show real quick, because out of the Marseille decks, Tarot de l'Incarnation is my good mood one. Yeah. It's about the brightness. I just read with this one today for a client on Patreon. I love it. Right, Remy? Just saw your yes. Obsessed with it right now. I know. I didn't think I would love it as much as I would. I mean, I knew that I wanted it. Love it as much as I do. I knew that I wanted it, but it's so good, isn't it? And this again goes against a lot of my taste because starch white backgrounds, but it works. Computer art, but it works. Glossy cardstock, but it feels so luxurious. You know? Ooh, I can recommend this one. So there you go, Marseille. And then we're going to go to my second to last deck here for this tag, which is called Marseille, but it's a pip deck. And this is Le Tarot par Paul K. And I believe that the correct name for this deck, being half French, is I am half French. The correct name for this deck is Polka, the Tarot Polka, or the Polka Tarot. If we say par, that means by, right? This deck is made by the artist that goes by the name Polka, right? So this is a bit of a wild card, but y'all could expect that from me, right? Because this is so, it's gore, but it's supposed to be funny. And I think it's funny and deep at the same time. And these are umbilical cords, by the way, not intestines. I feel the need to say that every time. And then I feel the need to say that every time. And the detail and the colors and the quality, gorgeous, darling. I just backed it. The only deck I backed. I prefer black. So now it's like this big chunky thing and edged it in red. But oh, on my wish list now. Which one, Rolf? The Tarot de l'Incarnation or this one? Too creepy for me. I get it. This one puts me in a good mood when I'm in a bad mood. I feel like a meanie in a mean world. Ooh, I can relate. Yeah, I can relate. I love that we have, similar tastes here. And I also love that we have different tastes, to be honest, because, you know, I love hearing reasons why people love their decks. That was in English, I'm sure. But anyway, the reason this deck puts me in a good mood is because it is a little creepy. It is a little off the path. It is a little mental, and it feels like an inside joke. And guess I can't really explain it. So I thought it was funny to include this one because it's so obviously a darker deck, with a darker theme, even though it's supposed to be funny, but I understand that maybe it's not funny to everyone, and also sometimes not funny to me. It just puts me in a good mood. What can I say? This deck does have a sense of humor. Polka is hilarious. Good. Good. What comedy show would this be? Oh my god. Um I can't think of the name now. That was a random question. Don't think about it too hard. We'll move on to my last deck, yeah? Let's put this baby back. Just checking on doggy. Yeah, all right. My last deck is another Patrick Valenza deck, Monty Python. Yeah, actually, it's kind of dark humor or like dry humor. The guts make you feel awkward. It's not guts, it's umbilical cord. I don't know if that helps. It helped me. All right. Last deck, Patrick Valenza deck, Secret Pocket Oracle. This is the larger version. I left the small version at my partner's place. Also used this in today's reading with that client. Adam's Family. That's a good one. That's a good one. All right. So this one, this put me in a good mood because it reads like freaking nothing else. All right. Like, I can start a reading with this. I can end a reading with this. I can pull one card, 75 cards. And it's always, I don't know what he did. Of course, I'm still a tarot gal. What are you talking about? I never left. You can catch up on my channel. All right, darling? It is magic. Ah, it is magic. It just, everything fits. You know, even if I pull a card and I'm like, what does this mean? Something always comes up. And then it just magically, you know, it fits together. Oh, Veronica Jude. Yeah. No, she's here. Isn't that cool? Hi, darlings. Hi, everyone. I think it's so cool you are all here. I didn't expect it to be, you know, I expected this to be like such a quiet chat, but I'm glad you are all here and enjoying yourselves. All right. So this was my last deck. And spoiler, I did order a deck from Patrick Valenza. I will open it on camera, I think. But I also want to, maybe in the same video, I'm already planning, show how I worked with the deck or what types of readings I've been doing, you know, like opening and update maybe in one. Now, I'm not going to say which deck it is, but he has a few new ones out, but to be honest, most of them are new for me because I live under a rock. And the reason I ordered it after seeing only a few cards is because it gave me the same feeling as let's show a nice cool card. This one of my favorite cards, as Crow's Magic Tarot. When I saw the few cards of Crow's Magic Tarot, I knew I needed to work with it, as I said, right? And with that Patrick Valenza deck that's on its way to me now, same feeling. So we'll see if I'm right. Okay? I'm so excited about that one. It's the most excited I am about the decks I got this year. Which decks did I get this year? The one we're not talking about? Les Baguettes Divinatoires. I'm sure I got something else, right? I'm sure I got something else. Was it the Red Thoth? Oh, just my own deck? This one? I don't remember. Anyway. So we'll see. And I already know I'm not the first one to show it on YouTube. There are already a couple of videos about it, but yeah. Have you seen the Cannular Oracle by Deviant Moon? They go really well with the Cannular Triumphs. Weird, fantastic, and so good. I don't think I have. Red Thoth is on my list. Yeah. I considered showing that for this tag, Good Mood Decks, but then I realized, wait, I'm holding a Thoth. Sorry, that was a joke. But yeah, it didn't make it on the list, right? I did seriously consider my Dutch thoth, which is one that I am deliberately not precious about because of that aspect of it. Like it's a deck that I can throw around. I could rip a card; it wouldn't hurt my heart. It's uh, there's oil on it, everything, and that's why I love it because it's the one that I am allowing myself to really pretty much destroy, but it's the purpose. It's its purpose now. So, all right. This was almost an hour, kind of a short one, but I think I'm done. Magical guidance cards is on my list. Wanted to read that out loud. I love it. Yeah, so I'm done. I'm gonna see what you guys have to say. I know I didn't read everything aloud, but I did see everything as far as I can tell. Oh, Disenchanted from Netflix. That show, I watched it twice now, fully. And it's filled with humor that's like, so low, like really bad jokes. The I hate the honking that the king does. So annoying. Elfo, freaking annoying. But I loved it. Apart from all of those things, I loved it. It's so good. I don't know why the first time around, I watched it the first time around, I thought, I love this show because nothing happens. What was I thinking? The second time I watched the show in its completion or fully, uh, I realized so much happens, and I don't know. I really love it. I really loved it. I have to say. So yeah, I get it. Safest place to be is under a rock. Mm. Red Thoth and Magical Guidance cards are my ritual decks, along with Pythonic Tarot and Sacred Hacks. I love that. Ooh, I feel honored to hear that. That's amazing. Take care of your fur baby. I absolutely will. Thank you so much. Send good thoughts. Good thoughts only. I'll know if it's not good thoughts. Okay. I didn't freeze there. Uh, sorry to say hi and bye, but I'm done with the live. But you can watch it back. I'll make sure to leave it on. Sorry if there were ads during the live. There's gonna be ads when you rewatch it anyway because I do monetize my channel. Yes, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for hanging out. I also had fun. And you know what? Let me just do this before I say goodbye. I have a Patreon. If you want to check it out, it's linked underneath all my videos. I have an Instagram, way more casual, but there you go. And then, of course, YouTube. If you're not a subscriber, please join the group. And, I upload currently every other week. And then sometimes I do a random live. So thank you so much for being here. Mwah! Much love. Bye, guys.